We are DatJob, and we have revolutionized the freelance job industry. Any job, anytime, anywhere.
Hi, my name is Lucas.
I'm Michael Zolber.
I'm Alex Blumen. I'm Ethan Quayle.
And I'm Brandon Friedman. Earlier in the year, we looked at ourselves and we realized we had a problem. We're all student athletes. When we're not in the gym lifting, we're hitting the books, studying. That doesn't leave us a lot of time to get a job and go out and make money. This was a problem I faced like during prom when I had no money. I had to ask my mom and dad, and that was just embarrassing. I don't share this problem. I do share this problem. 16 to 19-year-olds in this country, they're not working anymore. Look at this graph in the 50s. That number has gone down drastically. It's horrible. And we found another problem. The majority of our parents, they're all small business owners. And every day they're asking us to come in there and help them out. Why? Because they don't have hands and they need extra people, they need extra labor. We figured out a problem, a solution. Our solution, think of it as the Uber for jobs. A business owner can go into our app, he can post a job. I need somebody for this many hours, I want to pay him this much. And a student in his area can go in and say, you know what? I want that job.
So what we envision for our solution to this problem is an app, and one of our core features for this app would be a platform where you have profiles with rating systems for all the members that we have as employees. We also envision a map that shows where the jobs are around you, and a chat so that you can negotiate and talk with your employer.
Our main competitors are Care.com and TaskRabbit. Care.com is a babysitting service for children, homes, and animals. And TaskRabbit is very similar to us, but they focus on professionals, which cost more money. We're unique because we focus on young adults, generally from ages 16 to 25, and we also match you with a special skill set that you need. So for example, if you need help moving, we'll match you with strong young adults.
So for our MPP process that was started in February, we started by meeting with 16 different businesses through the Northwood Chamber of Commerce. But before we met with these 16 businesses one-on-one, we had a focus group with 15 other businesses in the Chamber of Commerce. And at this focus group, we talked about certain topics such as pricing, vetting, and most of all, legalities. They had some concerns over whether the adults we were sending out were trustworthy and they were willing to complete the job as responsible as possible, and they had the skill sets needed. So to counter these concerns they had with legalities, we drafted up this form here for the young adults to fill out before they're eligible to complete any job for us, stating that we or the small business are not liable for any injuries or damage they may have on the job site. And for recruitment and the liability, vetting process, we have each young adult fill out an application stating 2 references that we will follow up with and ensure that all these young adults that we're sending out there can complete every job to the best of their ability, and they're very responsible.
So our webpage is basically our path to signing up with us. So on our webpage, this is kind of a mock-up. We have 2 links, one for the young adults to sign up with us through the vetting process that you described, and the other link is for small businesses to contact us to set up a meeting, and we can find out what they want from us. So one way that we reach these young adults and small businesses is through our social media. So through our Facebook, we have a group where we post the jobs that we want completed, and we post all the details about it, and people who are interested can respond to us and we'll contact them. And our Instagram is mainly for promotional content.
All right, so for our pricing model, this is something we've been debating the whole year, but after talking with accountants and lawyers, this is a pricing model that we figured out that would work the best legally and financially. So how it works is basically that we charge a connection fee, not the actual job. So if you need someone for 2 hours to work and help you out, it would cost $5 per person for 0 to 3 hours. And from 3 to 5 hours, it would be $10 a person. And then 5 hours and plus, it would be $15. And because of legalities, we're just a connection site, not a job site.
So through these networking events that were described earlier, we were able to connect with the businesses from our local community and find out what they really wanted from our service and how we can make it better for them. So we found out that approximately 73% of businesses that we interviewed at these focus groups got their feedback from have a need, and they see this problem in their everyday.
So far, As of today, DatJob has 65 users ready to go and start working. With meetings with 16 small businesses, over 70% said that they're ready to go and start using us. And so far, over 120 hours have been worked by DatJob employees, and that has resulted in over $2,200 in salaries paid to our employees.
We recently did a job with Ken at Sanorama, and this is the review that he gave us.
Well, I had no idea what to expect. But I found some guys from a company called DatJob, and they said, hey, we can help you with a move that you've got coming up. I said, well, I need help. I want to be able to actually be able to eat after I move. He said, well, we can probably work those things out. You pick the price, we'll find the guys who can do it for that price, and we'll have a great job. Well, I wasn't too sure, but I said, let's give it a try. When we were all done, these guys helped me move in about 3 or 4 hours. The amount of money that they were asking for was almost embarrassingly small, so I actually gave them more money than they asked me for. They did a great job, and if I ever need to use these guys again, I'm pretty sure that I do it again. So if you bump into anybody who can do that job, sign up. Take advantage of it.
All right, so for our total addressable market, we first started off with looking at all the small businesses in Illinois. So we found out that there's just over 1 million small businesses in Illinois, and then we took the small businesses that used us for the first month, and their average salary, or the average pay that they gave us was $30. So we took that, and then for our total addressable market, we took 16.6%. So we just focused on the Chicagoland area for the total addressable market. So so with 178,000 small businesses that would be in the Chicagoland area, so our TAM would be just over $5 million. And for our serviceable addressable market, we took a 73% conversion rate. That's from our focus groups that we've had. And so our SAM came out to be roughly around $3.5 million. And just focusing on Northbrook, which is where we're starting, our SAM would be around 16,000. That's based on around 800 small businesses in Northbrook. And our 73% conversion rate, which would be around 500 small businesses, multiplied by the $30, which is a conservative number that we've started with, which our SAM came out to be around 16,000 for just in Northbrook. And for our 5-year revenue and profit profile, for our first year we would make around $20,000. In our 5th year, over $300,000. And we do not have that many costs. Our SG&A costs are just maintenance for our website and our app. And our startup costs are just legal fees. And if we were to start an app, we would just use the money. That would be just a startup cost to start the app. So we would also have no COGS. Okay, and then for the investment request, with the $5,000, we would put $1,000 into marketing for Facebook and to get more people to know about DatJob. We put $500 into increasing sales and recruitment. We would put $1,500 into development of the app and the website, and $2,000 into legalities for the LLC, and to make sure that DatJob is safe.
Now, we understand that we only are granted $5,000, and we understand we're going to need $50,000 to $60,000 to build the app. We're going to go through Kickstarter, GoFundMe, just as soon as we're able to patent our wireframes, get all the background with the app. Marketing so far it's pretty much been word of mouth. I tell my friends, their friends tell their friends, and so on and so forth. Social media has been huge for us. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, we're everywhere. Chamber of Commerce meetings. We will literally go into the Chamber of Commerce, shake hands with everybody, and basically just hustle and sell our business onto them. And we've also been pretty much emailed every email that we have in our contact list, and some were replied, some didn't. We don't like email marketing that much, but we did it anyway.
So to incentivize, we offered the young adults t-shirts and wristbands if they completed a certain amount of jobs. And for businesses and employers, if you buy 5 job matches, you get 1 for free.
So for our next stage of testing, one of our main concerns is our revenue stream. So right now we're going with a flat fee base. However, we're trying to experiment with different models such as a subscription model or any other ideas. And another thing that we'd like to improve on is our ratio of female to male employees. So right now, since most of our work is intensive labor work, we've had a very large amount of male employees. So we're trying to find more jobs that would apply for females and that they would find that they would love.
Right, and also the app and the website obviously would cost a lot more, roughly around $60,000.
Finish up.
So to raise the money, we would go on GoFundMe and start up and raise more money to achieve this.
We are DatJob, and we have revolutionized the freelance job industry. Any job, anytime, anywhere.
Okay, so this is not so much a question, but a little bit of feedback, which was, so the teams all had very, very small time frame for which we gave you feedback last time.